Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to do our chapter number 6, that is social responsibility of business and business ethics. You know that this business has to survive in the society as well as for the society. These are complementary of each other, we can say. Nobody can get rid of their responsibility. The business has a sort of social responsibility for the society as well, because business has to survive for the society and in the society as well. So let's see what is the social responsibility of any of the business for society, and what are the different parties who played the role of society in that case. What are the learning objective of this unit or the chapter, that are meaning of social responsibility? After learning this chapter, you come to know arguments for social responsibility of business towards various parties, business and environment protection, meaning of business ethics, and elements of business ethics as well. As I'm telling you again and again, it is also highlighting here, no business can live without completing its social responsibility. What is social responsibility? Let's see in the toolkit 1. Social responsibility of the business means it refers to the obligation of the business towards various parties of the society. We know that these days the scale of the measurement or the evaluation of the business is not as it used to be about 50 years ago. At that time, only that business organization were considered good which are earning good profits for its owner. But today the situation is absolutely changed. Today the responsibility of business is not limited up to its owner, but is also assumed large dimensions, that our business has to look towards the interest of many other parties, along with the interest of the owner as well. The employees, consumers, suppliers, competitors, government, community, and even the world happen to be the other parties. Today, only that business is considered good, which keeps in mind the interest of these parties along with the interest of the owner. So the responsibility of a business, which includes the satisfaction of all those parties along with the owner, that is known as social responsibility of the business. So what is social responsibility? It refers to the obligation of the business towards various parties of the society. So this is all about the social responsibility, meaning one of the definition you have to do. Now see, it is given in toolkit number 2 that what are the various parties of the society. As I explained in the para, let's recall the names of the parties involved. These are your owners, employees, consumers, suppliers, competitors, and government. So now we will study first the case for responsibility and case against social responsibility. For some of the scholars just express their views in the favor of this concept. While on the other hand, some of the scholars argued, they criticized this concept, that this concept is to be criticized by them. So let's see in the favor first, that business is a part of society. Yes, we know very well business is a part of society. So business should have the positive attitude toward the need of the society as well. Business is the only subsystem of the society. Thus, this subsystem must contribute to the welfare of the main system as well. Therefore, the decisions taken by the manager should take into consideration the welfare of not only of his organization but also the welfare of the other subsystem, that are the different part of society like consumer, shareholder, employees, etc., so that the entire society or the complete system is benefited. When one subsystem thinks the welfare of the other subsystem, the other also comes to help, which finally results the welfare of the. So business is a part of society. Business has to remain in society. Without society, a business cannot imagine itself. So it is a social responsibility of the society that, business, that the business should take care of the business itself as well as the society in which it has to be survived. Avoidance of the government regulation. If the business does not take care of any of the social responsibility, the government has to interfere increasingly in the business system, which adversely affect the progress of the business. Suppose if any of the business is polluting the environment, what will happen in that case? A strict action will be taken against that business by the government regulations. So in order to avoid the government regulation, it is should be the priority of every business that they should not use or exploit the resources of the society that leads to the interference of the government in their business. In order to avoid the interference or excessive interference, it is very much necessary to fulfill all the responsibility that belongs to the society. Long-term self-interest of the business. Yes, if any business not only survive as well as grow and ensure his success, want to have his be successful in the future, then it is very much compulsory for every business to don't exploit the society, don't exploit the resources or excessive use of the resources of the society as well, and must fulfill all the responsibilities towards various parties which belongs to the society. So long-term self-interest of the business, if the business wants to keep secure itself, is very much necessary to fulfill. Now, some of the scholars has criticized this concept. They are the opponent of this concept, and what they said, contrary to the objective of this. They said the business has a primary objective, that is the earning profits only. So it is also given over here just as a primary objective of a player in the playground to achieve the victory. In the same way, the chief objective of a business is to enhance its profits by utilizing its resources. On the other hand, in the society or in the social and business circles, the manager is given recognition only because of his ability to earn the maximum profits. So how can we say if any business is fulfilling the responsibility but not earning the good profit, then the manager is not to be recognized at all. But if any business is earning the good profits, whether it is fulfilling the social responsibility or not, it comes later because profits come first every time. Then that manager will be recognized for development of the organization as well as considering good consideration. Inefficiency in the system, there is no power other than the self-interest which can get work out of people. Yes. Without self-interest, none of the work can be made. If owners of the business, by ignoring the self-interest, start thinking of the social responsibility, the whole work system will turn inefficient. When they have a feeling that they will not get the whole profit of their business, their interest in work will be dwindle. Therefore, managers should work only for the profits of the owners or the shareholder, and the decision about the manner of the utilization of the property will be made by them. So in this way, this is also one of the opponent point related to the social responsibility. Effect of the business value. Business should not have the social responsibility, otherwise social value will come to be dominated by the business values, which in itself is a painful dilemma. It means when a business is alive to its social responsibility, the people in the beginning will be so thoroughly impressed by it that in future business will come to occupy a position of predominance. In such a situation, it ignores the society and make the efforts to earn undue profit. It is undoubted that whenever a big organization, may it religious, business, army, or some other organization come to establish its supremacy over the society, the result have been not been pleasant. So this thought has been presented by the Theodore Levitt that a consider if any of the businesses want supremacy, they have to overcome the business values. So it is also one of the opponent point related to the social responsibility towards society. So the case against and in favor should be clear to you. In between question or small short note you can find in the paper. Let's talk about the long question, that is social responsibility of business towards various parties. So what is the social responsibility of a business? It is towards owners and investments. For owners, the business has the responsibility. They should ensure the safety of the capital. The capital must safe. They should get proper dividend. Payment of dividend should be given timely. Proper dividend should be given to them as well as timely payment. The amount, quality and the timing both matter. Quantity and the timing. Informing about the progress of the organization by presenting the correct accounts to ensure the proper utilization of the invested capital, to treat the different type of shareholders equally. So this is all the responsibilities of a business for or towards investors or the owners. Towards employees. Employees are the people who are working inside the organization, and they are the human asset of the business, and they are as well as very reasoning as well as sensitive elements. So their feelings should be given special attention. We should be very much satisfied if the enterprises want to have all-round progress. So giving them the appropriate remuneration, sufficient salary, bonus should be provided to them, providing clear, clean working atmosphere, respecting individuals' dignity, giving them a share of profit, giving security of service, giving participation in management, adopting incentive giving system, solving labor problems in time, providing for their education and training, providing opportunity for promotion and development. Now, towards consumer. Consumer are the king of the society. Without consumer, it is meaningless to think about business. We can't even imagine business because consumer are the important factor of the business. It is equally important in the business to perform some functions for them. So the chief responsibility of the business towards consumers are to make available good quality goods at cheap rates, to bring out reality in investment, advertisement, to avoid adulteration, to provide after-sale services, to make goods available according to the taste of consumer, to make goods available to the consumer at the nearest point, to be civil and polite to consumer, treating consumers like gods, solving their problems politely and to avoid profiteering and stockpiling. Towards government, yes, government makes certain law as well as create the tax structure. A manager should help the government in development of a country by observing these laws as well. A manager should fulfill the following responsibility towards governments, that is to pay taxes honestly, observe rules laid down by the government, helping the government by establish the new industries, not to exploit the government machinery by unfair means. Towards community, a manager himself is a social being, and people of the society have the following expectation from them: to make available the employment opportunities to them, to provide polluting the environment, contribute to the raising of standard of living, to be a partner in social development by establishing charitable institutions, dispensaries, and educational institutes, not to resort the indecent advertisement. These are the various responsibilities towards community. And to the world, it is in journal today business has crossed the national frontiers and assumed international dimension, and therefore international feelings should be respected. From the point of view of manager has the following responsibilities: to contribute toward international peace, to observe rules of international market, to help in development of economically backward countries, to do business honestly, to ensure protection of the human rights as well. So this is all about a question you may find in the long marking, or you may find in the marking of 3 or 4 marks in your paper. So please do this topic so thoroughly because it is one of the most important topics from examination. Let's recall what we did. till the time we started with the social responsibility of our business. Its meaning we did first of all, then we discussed the parties towards the business has to fulfill its social responsibility. Then we discuss the case for social responsibilities in favor. Then we discuss some points which tells us the opponent of the concept, that case against the social responsibility. After that, we come to know that what are the social responsibility of a business towards various parties. Our next topic after this is business environment. Business environment means environment you know very well, in which a business has to survive. So now the business environment protection is means freeing the environment from air pollution, water pollution, and noise pollution. Every being living on this earth requires a clean environment. Therefore, the protection of the environment is absolutely required. Threat to the environment from business. The important question is as to why environment protection is being linked with the business. It's absolutely reasonable to link the environment protection with the business because business has freely contributed to pollute the environment. From the point of view of environment pollution, there are three types of damages that the business can do by the excessive use. It may be the air, water, and noise. Some spread excessive smoke, other pollute water, some spread noise pollution. Moreover, there are some business units which spreads pollution of more than one type simultaneously. Therefore, there is no hesitation in saying that the environment faces threat from the business. So, business pollution can be of three types. Air pollution. Some business unit make use of coal. The smoke produced by the coal pollutes the air. Similarly, some units use chemical which produce poisonous gases. They are highly dangerous for all the living beings. And if we talk about the water pollution, the business unit get generally pollute the water in two ways: by releasing highly toxic things in the water of the river, and secondly by allowing the dirty water, waste laden water into the clean river water. And animals have to be seen dying by drinking such type of water. Surely such deaths are caused by the highly objectionable behavior of the business people. And if I talk about the noise pollution, it is all about the noise produced by the factories. People living in the noise polluted area fall victim of many diseases like deafness is there, violent behavior is there, mental disorder is there. Question arise. This is all about the problem that air pollution can be there, water pollution can be there, noise pollution can be there. Now the question arises, how the solution? What is the solution to this problem? Since business has contributed the maximum to the pollution of the environment, therefore it becomes the responsibility of the business as well to help in solving the problem. Even otherwise, also it is the social responsibility of a business to protect the environment from being polluted. The scientific method should be used to employ to check the poisonous gases and smoke being mixed with air. And dirty water should be released into river water only after treating it scientifically. Please maintain these points in numberings. Instead of paragraph, please maintain the points while preparing the notes. Similarly, noise checking instruments should be installed in factories so that noise pollution is checked effectively. The government has passed many acts to check the problem of the pollution. Under these acts, many of the factories which are polluting the sacred Ganga water in Kanpur were closed down in 1992. Similarly, in 1993, many factories were closed down in the vicinity of the Taj Mahal, which were to be thought to be danger to the beauty of the Taj. Only recently, many polluting business units located in Delhi has shifted out of the city as well. So many steps have been taken for the welfare of the society or keeping the business and environment free, keeping the environment free from the pollution as well. So this can be the solution. And now let's talk about the business ethics. It is also one of the important concept related to the 3 mark point of view. Business ethics. It refers to the socially determined moral principles which govern the activities of a business. What are business ethics? It is socially determined moral principle which govern the activities of a business. Ethic means the ideals which one follows in the life. And ideals are those concepts which motivate an individual to work with honesty in his life. In other words, when we think of a work which maybe are doing from a point of view of public welfare, whether it is right or wrong, it can be said that we are being guided by ethics. If we ignore this attitude, we may not be ethical in our conduct. Ethics can be related to the different fields like the medical, law, business, etc. So business ethics means the ideals to be adopted in the field of business. So let's do what are the examples. And moreover, in the respect of business ethics means discharging of the responsibility in respect of all the parties related with the business, such as shareholder, customer, supplier, competitor, society, government, etc. In short, the business ethic is discharging the moral duty towards all this. Now, what are the examples of the business ethics? It means giving enough dividend to the shareholder on their investment, making goods of good quality available on reasonable prices, making timely payment to the supplier, having a healthy competition to the competitor, making employment available to the people and saving environment from getting polluted, observing the government laws and help in government by paying the taxes in time. On pursuing the above example, it is clear that the business ethics finds towards social responsibility of the business. So here the definition of the business ethics are given to us as well as some elements of the business ethics. What are the elements of business ethics? Self-imposed discipline. The first important feature of a business ethic is to impose the self-discipline. In other words, nobody can tell us that to observe discipline, but people having faith in ethics and self-discipline itself. Honesty. Business ethics stress on the honesty as on the part of the businessman. In other words, business ethics believe that every businessman should behave so honestly with all the parties concerned to their business. Equality. Equality has a significant place in the business ethics. According to this, everybody should be given equal treatment in the business. It means that there should be no difference on which basis, rich or poor, caste, religion. No, every customer, every person, every party should be equally important. Guiding force, ethics place stress upon the welfare of the people and laws should be made for the welfare of the people. Therefore, the ethics act as a guiding force while making laws. Helping attitude. Business should help those people and organizations who really need help. Therefore, ethics always emphasizes an helpful attitude. So it is all about the topic that we have to do. Let's recall what we have done today. We started with the social responsibility of the business. First of all, we just study some case in favor as well as against the social responsibility. After that, we come to know that what is the social responsibility of a business towards various parties. After that, we come to know that what is business environment protection and what are the types of the business pollution, and then what the solution can be, what are business ethics, examples of business ethics, definition, and what are the elements of business ethics as well. That we have done today. It is all about the day for the day. If you have any questions,